Let's go. This way. Come on. Come on. Come on. I just tried to steer you. Come on. Tux. Tux. Oh, goodness. Hey, buddy. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's very wet out here. We certainly had a good bit of rain last night. It's probably not supposed to rain today, which will be fine. We had plenty. I won't have to water anything. Let's see how much we had. It was shortly after Johnny was home. Just shy of a ½ inch. That's great. Don's gone to read his meters. It's the 1st of the month. I hustled out front to feed Panther and Gray so they wouldn't try to get past Don and go under the house. They're both still up here and hungry, so motivated to stay by Mom. That's good. That's good. Everything looks jungly, lush, healthy, growing good out there this morning. I did look at this last night, and this is the way it's staying. Yeah, at 10 o'clock it was on my mind. I had to come. I took it apart and played with it and put it back together and decided, yep, that's the way it needs to be. So my shoes got so wet last night that I decided to wash them, and they really came out clean in the wash. These are supposed to be washable sneakers, and they were soaked from the rain, so I'm happy. They washed well. So Don followed the wet car procedure when we got back from the park yesterday and vented the windows so, you know, they were down an inch or so, and ran climate for 3-4 hours, something like that, to get out all of the water, because literally, like, on the floor where my feet were, there was a puddle that I sopped up, but still, and this, you know, I took the towel off the seat, but it was just wet in there after our little excursion adventure in the downpour at the park. So I'm pleased to report the car was all nice and dry this morning. No funky smells, no nothing going on. So if a bunch of people have to pile in your car and they're all wet, just run the AC for a little while when you get home, and it'll handle getting it all dried back out for you. We put the towels through the wash, obviously, dried them, put them back in the car this morning, no biggie. They ought to get washed once a month anyway. It is Monday, and they are mowing. He's on the other side of the bleachers. The grass is tall and it's wet. You can't see it now, but there's a BMW i8 pulling up to the pump at the cupboard. There it is. It's on the far side. So, a week from today, first day of school for Johnny. Oftentimes the college classes start a week or two after the Wake County high school classes start, but this year high school is Monday and college is Wednesday. And we're shaping up probably on Monday, Wednesday, Friday of me picking up Johnny much earlier in the day, like 11:30-ish, 12-ish, depending if he stays downtown for lunch or not. Enough time for me to come home, walk, change clothes, and go back downtown, but not much else probably. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be full days, and probably pickup time would be more like 2:30, a little late. The one college class doesn't end until 2:15, and then of course he's got to walk up and where, you know, I pick him up and stuff. So I don't know, we'll sort it out. It'll work, whatever it is. I am pleased that, you know, there's not a day that's so short that I have to stay downtown. That's okay every once in a while, but it's not good for you know, a regular basis kind of a thing in the schedule. So we'll see. We'll sort it out. I don't think we have school supplies or clothing or anything like that to handle. We're all good there. Apparently there's ball here tonight, and they've marked the field this morning, because if that had been like that last night in the rain, it wouldn't have held up so nice. You can see it's still wet though, it needs to dry out a bit. So I did update Tesla asking for 12-volt battery replacement and TPMS sensor replacement during Wednesday's service appointment. And they said they would update the ticket and accepted those as add-on things for that appointment without making me reschedule, so that's good. I decided not to try to take Ruby today. I'll be driving Jules. And the main thing, you know, 2 reasons. Obviously, it's a lot to go up there and back, and Wednesday is the service appointment anyway. I already had it on the books for the autopilot cameras. And 2, my older son needs some help scheduling a class at Wake Tech this morning. You know, up there by the turnpike where we go all the time, that location, which is not too far from his father's house. And so I'm going to pick him up. They have drop-in advisor appointments, and try to assist with that today. And that's much more important than getting the 12-volt battery replaced today. As of this morning, Ruby is still alert, active, drivable. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that that's the case through us getting her up to Tesla. The way we've worked it out at this time is Don's actually going to drive Ruby up there, and I'm going to take Johnny to his 8 a.m. School orientation Wednesday morning. And then I'll either go grab Don at Tesla, or Don will Uber home from Tesla, one of the 2. I expect the orientation thing is probably going to be about 90 minutes total. Johnny's got to go get his school ID picture taken, made. Main thing is there's a couple of forms I have to sign that you either have to sign in front of a Wake County employee, or you have to get notarized and bring in, and it's just easier to go handle it at this event. So, but I am not happy about the 8 a.m. time. I'm not even remote. I don't think it's funny at all. It's not a school day, and they don't need to schedule it at 8 in the morning. Bye, Tux. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, I've got Sam with me now, and we're on the Wake Tech campus. We have parked near the site of the charging incident with Ruby. I guess it was this one over here to the right, not the one to the left, where Kyle took me and Ruby up, get through the app stuff. He was remote, obviously, but anyway, we had to charge Ruby here one day. It's the only unanticipated charge I've ever had to do, and it worked out fine. I made Don come get me, give me Jules, and he stayed with Ruby. Anyway, this is the building, this white building that has administration, student services, all that good stuff in it. Nice security guard could tell I was lost and pointed us in the right direction. Turnpike and Jules are parked that way. This is the registrar and student services and financial aid and stuff. And right behind that building's the bookstore, which Sam will have to come back and buy a book or 2. This is tutoring over here on the right. We're just trying to get a feel for the campus. Well, Sam and I are both really impressed with how organized Wake Tech was. Each of the little areas, financial aid, talk to an advisor, they all had this little sign-in kiosk. So, and the waits were like 15 minutes to talk to somebody without an appointment. We thought that was reasonable. Air conditioned, good seats, quiet. Everybody was super friendly and helpful. We had basically 2 security people at different points make jokes with us and help point us in the right direction. We weren't able to buy the books at the bookstore, but that's because they don't have them yet. So that won't be a big deal. You know, we know where that is and what the process is in the bookstore for doing stuff. And it was all good. We just got a couple of minor things to do online at the house. And Sam should be all set for a successful semester. We weren't going to eat today, weren't being the operative word. You see that didn't work very well. I don't know. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing, Mr. Cybertruck?
That's right. That's right.
Jules did fine for me.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, Wake Tech student.
Yep, official. I got the ID. And
Official ID and everything.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
Yeah, well, we were there for one thing, and I tacked on several other things, and
I mean, we got
we knocked it out.
everything
We
done.
knocked it all out. And they were really nice on campus, including when I looked like I didn't know where I was supposed to park or which building. The security guys going, I think you might need a little assistance. How can I help you? Just and with a smile and genuinely wanting to help people get where they were going. So we were both impressed with the staff on campus today.
So what curriculum, course?
Teacher art preparation, and I'm taking a sociology class and a public speaking class.
Yeah, they know how to look up, like if your goal is 2 years here, 2 years at ECU, they know how to look up what classes ECU wants you to take there.
Sure.
That'll transfer over.
Sure.
So, and we learned the process for getting Wake Tech to look at the SAU classes and get an official determination of what's accepted. So it looks like Sam might have 7 classes that they're going to take.
Wow.
So, like, not quite a full year, but a full semester and then some. So it was all good. It was all good.
It's all good.
No, I cannot open your door. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I can't in this car. I wish I could. Wow, it's going on 5 p.m. I've dropped Sam back off at his father's house, and I'm coming back down past the turnpike, past Wake Tech, for the second time today. And down here, just past the main entrance, past the first stoplight, there's like road construction off to the right, and I wanted to film that as I went past. It seems like it's too far away from the turnpike up here, but I'm not sure what's going on. So here's the main entrance into campus, this stoplight right here, and it's Wake Tech Way to the left, makes sense. But down here at the other stoplight, which is a good ways away, and also where there's new parking in on the left, there's a big cut through into the woods. A new road obviously going in, and I don't know that it's really turnpike connected, and maybe it's just more housing. Well, how convenient that the light's turning for me so that I can film it. There was a little turnaround thing here for this light, but now over here to the right you can see, like I said, that they're putting in a new road of some sort. I guess that must be going to be housing up in there, but I don't know that for sure. Interesting. Well, Wake Tech is getting bigger and bigger, and there isn't a little industrial park entrance there just past the light. They could be expanding the industrial park. I don't know. The windows came the medium azure window color, and I've put them all on the front. There's a few windows on the back. I don't remember if they're these or white or whatever. I've got like 4 of these left over. I know I counted before I ordered. And I put some more window treatment on up top, and a little bit, you know, you can see what's going on. This will get filled in from the back side. And that's all I got time for today, but I liked piddling while I was out here cooking dinner. Hey, Mr. Man. You just hanging out overlooking the front yard? You being a good boy?